Today we will be discussing the word nigga next on CostTv.
Kept trying, kept failing, game plan, kept changing, dreams fading, started hesitating, couldn't deal with the agitation, it only led to that.
Before I start this video, I want to apologize for the people, the ancestors who fought for freedom, who fought for equal rights, who fought for us to be in the position we are today. When we talk about the word nigga, for some black people is offensive, and I have a friend who it didn't sit too well with him when I used that word, and I had to explain to him that I was born into the word nigga. I'm a man of color. I'm considered a black man here in America, and not only do I got the freedom of speech, but I use this word in endearment. I use this word with love. You know, once upon a time, I had a interview on a public access show in the Bronx called, I think it was in BronxNet. And I had this rapper slash activist who was a part of the panel, and they asked us what the word nigga meant and how we used it. And it's just another word for brother. We say it with love. It's another word for him. It's another word for them. You know? And I understand the pain that our ancestors went through with slavery and the pain and the struggle that they had to go during those times. And, you know, going back to the conversation I had with my friend, he's like, you got to check out this movie and that movie and this movie, all of like slavery and what they went through. I don't want to know about that. I don't want to be reminded of the pain and the struggle that we had to go as people of color here in America. I don't want to go through that. But what I do know is that Harriet Tubman, Rosa Parks, Dick Gregory, all activists, all African Americans who fought for today, in the state that the black man is in today. You know, the Underground Railroads. Now we get to ride the train. Now we get the, you know, Rosa Parks sitting in the front seat of the bus. Now we get to rock out. We don't have to drink water from a different water fountain from one another. And I understand what they've been through, but they did all that for a reason, to put us in the position that we are in today. So I can't dwell about yesterday, because that pain and work that they went through was for me to be here today. And let me tell you something, I'm Puerto Rican. My grandfather is as black as the bottom of an old pot, purple black. Where you think he came from? Yeah, right, Africa too, yeah. We black. The word, when you use it in front of certain people, they get moved. But I got white friends that use the word nigga. That nigga said this, that nigga said that nigga. The word, Tupac once said that the word nigger was the ones that got hung on the trees. The word niggas are the ones with jewelry, with nice cars, representing on the corner block. I apologize if I ever offended anyone, but I use that word with love. If I say what's up, my nigga, I'm saying what's up, my brother. I don't like to think about the past. Why? Because that pain that my ancestors went through, I don't need to see what they went through. I already know what they went through. And because they went through what they went through, I'm here now and I can live freely, and we still behind the blackboard. As a matter of fact, let me play this clip of San Antonio Spurs Greg Popovich had to say about the black nigga in America.
People have to be made to feel uncomfortable, and especially white people, because we're comfortable. We still have no clue of what being born white means. It's hard to sit down and decide that, yes, it's like you're at the 50 meter mark in a 100-meter dash, and you got that kind of a lead. Yes, because you were born white, you have advantages that are systemically, culturally, psychologically there. And they have been built up and cemented for hundreds of years. But many people can't look at it. It's too difficult. It can't be something that is on their plate on a daily basis. People want to hold their position. People want the status quo. People don't want to give that up. And until it's given up, it's not going to be fixed.
So I'm hoping that if you ever see me in the streets, you'll be like, yo, what's up, Cos, my nigga? Don't get offended when you hear that, man. Don't get offended. Going back to my boy, he schools me on, Black history, but at the end of the day, I get stopped by the cops in a freeway or a highway. I'm a black man to them. You know what I'm saying? And we behind the 8 ball. Always been. So before you come at me with don't use the N-word, respect, with all due respect, before you come to me with that, find the next black brother to give him love and give him a hug and give him a dap and show him love. I think that us as colored men, we put emphasis on the wrong things. Harriet Tubman, Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King, they had so much passion and love for their race that they put their lives on the line for you and I. So before you come to me saying, yo, stop using that word, or I feel uncomfortable with that word, and this is not directed to my boy, but just if you ever see this video and you come and meet me in person, you can't change my vocabulary. This is something I was born with. I was born a nigga. And I'm happy to be a nigga. I was a Christian Pentecostal nigga. I was a baseball player nigga. And I'm proud of it. You know what I'm saying? But before you come and throw rocks at the glass house, man, find the next brother and give him a hug and show him love. Because all we do is just pay attention to the small things that don't even matter. That doesn't matter to me. What's most important here is like my boy Bob Marley said, man, we'll never be good until the unification of the people, until we unite. So before you come out with this nigga, yo, see this movie Color Purple, see this, nah, I don't want to watch what we went through. And what they did is for me that what they did is a result of where I'm at today. I got the freedom of speech. They usually cut you off when you get too popular and start talking the truth. They shut you down. The system. Peter Tosh called it the shitstem. By the way, I'm studying Peter Tosh right now, and it's a deep brother as well. But I just wanted to get on here and tell you how I feel about the word nigga. I use it, that's a word of endearment for me. That's a word that I use with love. No matter how you slice it or cut it, man, it's embedded in my brain and it's in my vocabulary. I'm a respectful man, I'm a smart man, and I know how to navigate. There's a place and time for everything. And I feel that words are powerful. And I also feel that you know when to use the word or not. When I'm amongst my peers, I'm using nigga, because I am a nigga. And I felt like I had to do this video because I had it on my chest, and when I'm talking to my mans on the phone, I got super passionate about it, And it's been in my heart for a while, and today was the day that I had to let it out and let you know that I love you, my nigga. It's funny because girls use my nigga now more than ever. So when I say nigga, it goes to he, it goes to she, it goes to my peers around me. And when I start expressing myself with the word nigga, you should feel comfortable because I'm comfortable around you. But again, It's part of my DNA. It's part of my upbringing. It is a part of my life. So before you criticize anybody for using the word, know that us that come from the bottom, when the ancestors was slaves, they had words that they used that probably, you know, are not right to use at this time, in this point of time. You know, it's just a word that we use when we come from the bottom, and I hope you understand it. But for now, catch you on the next video. Don't forget to check out some of my previous videos and try to like, share, and subscribe. Only if you got the time. Thank you so much for watching and for tuning in, and go in peace, my niggas.
I kept trying, kept failing, game plan, kept changing, dreams fading, started hesitating, couldn't deal with the agitation, it only led to the aggravation of not having the one, two, had some things was stunting and bluffing, had to create my own path, my own luck, found my